Hi, this video is based on one of my YouTube comment. So here the user wants to extract the names from an email body. So the email body contains name, age, gender with multiple rows, and here we want to extract just the names only. Or you want to extract only the age or gender. So how can we extract those values using Power Automate? Okay, let's go and start build the flow then. So here my trigger is when a new email arrives, and I set a subject filter that is optional always. And then so if you set the subject filter, it's only going to trigger based on your subject filter. The next step I'm going to add is a compose, and here I'm going to add the body, then body of the message. Okay, let's save the flow, and I'm going to send an email now. Okay, I just sent an email, so hopefully it should arrive here any minute, and run my flow now. So let's keep refreshing the flow now. So you can see here I received the email. Here we go, 2 seconds ago. So I'm going to open that. Okay, open the run history. As you can see here, the body contains some HTML tags here. So the first thing we need to do here is going back to edit the flow again. And in the news tab, type HTML to text. So that's under the content conversion. And here you can map the output or you can map the body of the message. So I'm going to map the output, which essentially is that body of the message. Yeah. So try to run this again. So I don't want to send another email. So I'm going to take advantage of the platform here. I'm going selecting the test flow, click automatically with the recent trigger. I'm going to select the last succeeded run and save and test. So that means it will utilize the the same record which last ran. So that's avoiding another sending, email. Right. Okay. Here we go. So I have got, if you look the show raw output, you can see it's removed all the HTML tags. And now here you can see here, there are some spaces between that enter keys, so it's all based on enter keys and some formatting here. See, name colon, age colon, gender colon, all that, and then there are some enter keys here also. So the first thing is we need to add some split statements here. So going back to edit the flow again, and I'm going to add a compose. And in this compose, I'm going to press enter key. Just press the enter key here because we know there are enter key values there, which we want to split out. Then adding another compose here. Then going to the expression and say split. Split the compose to, the HTML output, comma, with the compose 2. Okay, so that's the expression we need to use. So I'm splitting, the output from the HTML2 text, which is a plain text. Then we know there is an enter keys there, so that's enter key defined in the compose 2 step. Remember, I press the enter key here. So run this flow, and we'll have a look the result. Right, so see the compose 3, I got an array of values now. See, I got an array of values here, which name, age, gender, all that here. So how can we get only the names then? So there are, you could probably do different ways this. So I'm going to do here now an apply to each loop. So if I may take it to here like um, apply to each, control apply to each. Since it's an array, we can say compose 3 output. Then in the actions tab, I'm going to add another compose here. And under the expression type item, click OK that. Run the flow again. So hopefully we will see, each and every lines, it's going to iterate now. Again, I'm using the text flow option here. Right, so here we go. There are 15 rows there. So these are the 15 rows here. And you can see under the first compo, the first value name is Irene. Next, age 54. Next, gender, female, all that there then. Okay, so now what we could do here is you could add an if condition if you want, or there are other ways you can convert this into an XML file and use a expression to get the values as in together if you want. So I'm going to go with the simple, like I mentioned, there are different ways you can solutionize this. So under the if condition, and here I could say here the compose for of the each item. So that one I'm going to say here compose for output contains. Okay, that contains what? Name colon. So if you got name space colon, you need to put name space colon. If you, in my format is name colon it is. So I'm going to say output name contains name colon. Then I'm going to add an action here. So under the action, I'm going to add another compose. And here I can say the because that output contains the name and that's output we want. So I'm going to do the split again here, split that output of that compose for which contains the, the name and the format we know that the format is name colon and we want the just the name only. So I'm going to utilize another expression on top of it like last. I'll put these in my video description, the expressions. So that's expressions you need to use here. Oh, somehow I didn't put the last there, so I need to type it again. Last, type, click update. Yeah, here we go. So hopefully that should give the result we want now. Oh, why is it failed? Let me have a look. Action failed. Okay, there is something not quite right here. It says, let me go back and correct that. Ah, the split, the separator, it missing that. That's why update. Let me see it's updated or not. Yeah. So I'm going to run it again. Right. So what will happen here is we can see the first one should be true. Then the second iteration it should be false. This should be false, 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 and this should be true as well, and so and so. So the first iteration it should be true. Here we go. Name Irene. So that should be true now because it contains name colon. And remember, the separator I use. So I got Irene now here. Now I'm going to click the next. That should be false now because that is not contain name colon, that is related to the age. So that's fine. Click on next again. That's a gender again. So that should be false again. Click on next. That should be blank again. That is false. Again, another one more there. That is false as well. So you can see here two blanks there. That is false. That's fine. The next one, we should expect the next name then under that. So here we go. That's David now. So, and again, I'm going to click next. That's false. That's gender should be false. And it's not going to execute at all. That's those because it's all false. Again, that's false again. Click next, next. Oh, I clicked too fast. Okay, here we go. The last one, George. So we got, this is the way we can extract then, those values. So if you want to, store this in an array, you can declare an array outside and say append the values so that all the names should be in an array. Or if you want to concatenate, those all the values, you can use concat expression to get all the values as in together. It's all depends on the business requirement. So this is one of the ways you can extract the email body values and getting the right values from a collection. Okay, hope this is useful. Thank you for watching.